At the wedding, a little girl was scattering flower petals for the newlyweds, but just then, a woman suddenly got up from her seat. Under everyone's shocked gaze, she actually picked up all the petals from the ground and gave them back.
You're dropping. That's the point?
Everyone looked at her in confusion, until a man came over and pulled her back to her seat, patiently explaining to her like coaxing a child, that this was just a wedding tradition. But the man's father noticed something was off. This girlfriend his son brought home didn't seem quite right. So after the wedding ended, the father hurriedly pressed him about the girl's background.
Who is she, Jay? I'm a janitor in a mental hospital. It's part of my probation. She's a patient.
Jason was a total playboy, and also a wealthy heir from a prominent family, but his privileged life hadn't made him ambitious. Instead, it made him lose his way. He spent his days doing nothing, living a life of excess and indulgence. His father was completely disappointed in him, and kicked him out of the house. But even so, Jason still didn't change his ways. He even racked up serious gambling debts. During a confrontation with debt collectors, he seriously injured one of them, and ended up in jail. As part of his sentence, he was forced to work as a janitor at a psychiatric hospital. Little did he expect that on his first day, he would meet a refreshingly innocent girl. Unfortunately though, the girl was a patient being treated there. Jason had to give up any thoughts he had, but he never could have imagined that this pure young girl walking around barefoot would completely change his life. That evening after work, he suddenly heard the girl calling out from a patient room. Jason didn't hesitate. He rushed right into the room, only to see a man taking advantage of the girl. He grabbed the man and knocked him out with one punch, but the frightened girl kept apologizing.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
You didn't do anything wrong. The guy's a freak. He was gonna hurt you.
But he's a doctor.
No, he's not a doctor. Now listen to me. You gotta protect yourself in here, okay?
He gently told the girl that she needed to protect herself here. After comforting the girl, Jason hurried out of the hospital. But this unexpected kindness left the girl unable to calm down for a long time. So as Jason was leaving, she quietly grabbed her belongings and secretly followed him out.
What are you doing?
I'm coming with you.
Just then an ambulance drove past from behind. To avoid unnecessary trouble, Jason instinctively pulled the girl aside. He asked why she was walking around barefoot.
They hurt my feet.
Remembering she was a patient receiving treatment, Jason told her to go back to the hospital right away. But suddenly the girl started breathing rapidly. Jason panicked. He quickly guided her through some deep breaths. Once the girl calmed down, he pulled out some money and gave it to her, telling her to take a cab home. But when Jason turned and walked away without looking back, the girl just stood there not knowing what to do. Jason suddenly remembered the girl was a psychiatric patient. She probably couldn't find her way home. If he just left like this, not only would the girl end up on the streets, she might even encounter people with bad intentions. In the end, Jason's heart softened. He decided to help the girl contact her family. After asking around, he learned the girl's name was Daisy, but she said her mother had just passed away. She had no family left in this world. However, just then, Jason suddenly realized he happened to need a girlfriend. It turned out Jason's brother was getting married next week. For the first time in forever, he decided to call his parents. To save face, he lied and said he was working at the hospital, and had even started dating a beautiful nurse. But he didn't expect his mother would ask him to bring his girlfriend home. With no other choice, Jason could only ask the nurses at the hospital for help. But knowing Jason's playboy reputation, they refused. To cover up his lie, Jason decided to take Daisy home to deal with his mother. On the way, Jason repeatedly warned Daisy that when meeting his family she needed to speak as little as possible. Even though Daisy's behavior was a bit unusual, as long as she didn't talk much, it would be hard for anyone to notice her condition. To make Daisy look more normal, he even got her some nice clothes. And so, Daisy found herself following Jason onto a plane. But he didn't know this was actually Daisy's first time on a plane, and Daisy ended up causing quite a bit of trouble.